Hey, it's Pete again, and we are back in the shop again today. We've got a couple of fun projects I'm going to be working on, a couple of wheels to true, tear them down and build them up. Had a customer who destroyed their back wheel playing at the downhill park in Snowshoe, West Virginia. Alright, so we're going to start off with this fun rim replacement. Go ahead and pull this wheel out of here and get started. Set the clutch, pull off the quick release. Alright, we'll get started by going ahead and peeling the tire off the rim, letting all the air out. Not a whole lot of pressure in there. Coming out nice and slow. It's going to be a tight fit, so we're going to cheat and use a tire lever. See if we can't save the sealant and just keep it in the bottom of the tire there. Alright. I don't know if you can see that, but there is one heck of a ding in that rim right there. So let's go ahead and get the valve out. Let's go ahead and get that rim tape out of there. The first thing we want to do is go ahead and let the spoke tension down on the wheel, and we don't really have to be too careful because the rim itself is already damaged. So we're just going to go ahead and find the first spoke hole after the valve. Get set up. It probably helps if we start off loosening it. Since this part of the process can get a little tedious, you can see it's just the same thing over and over. We're going to speed it up a little bit. This wheel was originally built with aluminum nipples, and they round out pretty easily after a couple of turns, so we're going to go ahead and replace those with brass nipples when we rebuild it back up. Now for the fun part, we're going to line the two rims up, getting their valve holes lined up, making sure we have the spoke holes in the same spot on each side of the rim so that it sits centered up nice and bright. Go ahead and do that. So we're going to pull this out here. At this point, you want to line up the valve holes of the rim and make sure that the spoke holes are aligned to the corresponding sides of the rim. Most rims are drilled a little off-center to make sure that the spokes sit in there properly, so you want to make sure that those are aligned up to the right side. With those lined up, labels matching and all, we're going to run that through there. I'm struggling just a little bit with getting the zip tie through the valve holes of the rims, but once I'm done, it'll be easy to strap both rims together. And now that I've got the rim laced together with the zip ties and the spoke holes corresponding, I'm going to go ahead and throw a nipple onto a spoke backwards just a little bit. Find where we're at here. Got a couple of spokes I've done already, and looks like we're right about to here. So we'll go ahead and get this nipple off. And at this point, we're going to loosen the nipples on the original rim and go ahead and remove it. Bring the spoke over to the corresponding spoke hole in the other rim. Stick the spoke through, or the nipple through on the other spoke, just so we can get it threaded on and lined up just a little bit. And do that 28 more times. The fun stuff, right? So once again, this part can get kind of tedious, so I'm going to speed it up for you as well. Okay, so Mia just called and she's informed me that she finished up early and she's hungry. So we're going to meet up and have some dinner over at the Pitch in Dunbar, West Virginia. If you haven't been there at the sports complex there, you should go there and check out the Pitch. It's a really nice sports bar and restaurant. Fun family atmosphere, lots of space for social distancing, and still having a good meal. And if you don't feel like having a meal, you can have the waffle dessert. It is the best waffle and ice cream dessert you'll ever have. So now that I've got all of those lined up and threaded together, we're going to go ahead and cut these rims apart. Pull that one out. Get that guy back in there. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because I need to make my girlfriend happy. Catch back up with you guys in the morning.